Achieving success will never be a cakewalk for anyone. However, by keeping away from some toxic beliefs and behaviors that could prevent you from reaching your goals, success might come easier than you think. Before we dive right into our top 10 toxic beliefs that could hinder you from growth, please smash that like button for us. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, if you are new to the Lucid Luxury channel, click the subscribe button to get notified on all of our latest uploads. Starting off with number 1, procrastination. I will do it later is often interpreted as, I will never do it, despite the fact that this is never the true intention when procrastinating. The person who stops you from succeeding is not your ex, nor is it your coworker, nor is it fate, but rather your dear procrastination habit. Procrastination is a thief of not only your time, but also your well-being, fate, life, and prosperity. If you continue to procrastinate, you will continue to put off going to the gym and eating well as starting a company, going to school, or writing the book until later, which never seems to come. If you don't take procrastination to court and get a divorce now, it'll follow you around for the rest of your life and cause you to fail. Procrastination and performance are incompatible. There is no achievement while there is procrastination, and there is no procrastination where there is success. Bill Gates would not be a billionaire today if he waited to start Microsoft. Instead of putting off your multi-million-dollar concept, get started right away. Number 2, over-criticizing others. Judging and insulting others is one of the most often ignored human flaws. The behavioral science consequences of judging, on the other hand, are both astounding and terrifying. For example, 97% of us have a biased blind spot due to primarily criticizing others. As a result, we will not see the fallacies and prejudices of our reasoning, while unconsciously using BBS. The more we criticize others, the more we become oblivious to legitimate critiques of ourselves. Worse, BBS makes us think that we are experts in learning things about others that we couldn't possibly know, such as their motives. Number 3, fear of failure. You are not ready to be successful if you are afraid to fail. Failure is an important stepping stone to performance, not an impediment. If you don't give up, the more often you fail, the more likely you will succeed. Failure is a teacher. It shows you what didn't work, and if you let it, failure will inspire you to find new ways to succeed. People who are unsuccessful allow failure to cripple them. In the face of defeat, they give up and stagnate. If you want to succeed, you must overcome the fear of failing. People who are paralyzed by fear may have a fantastic idea for a project, but they are always afraid that it will collapse, so they never start. Instead of being intimidated by your inner voice of fear and disappointment, consider this. What if it succeeds? Giving up is an end. Failure isn't. Don't give up. Number 4, overconfidence. To some extent, modesty is the antidote to all of the above toxic habits. The humble man cannot fall, as the saying goes. Meanwhile, scientists have discovered that intellectual modesty is an especially strong predictor of performance. Intellectually humble people are by definition unafraid of making mistakes. The intellectually arrogant, on the other hand, despise the challenge. They are narrow-minded, for example, and do not consider facts when expressing their viewpoints. Furthermore, intellectually arrogant people are useless in times of upheaval. They prefer a fast resolution over one that is efficient and equitable. Intellectually humble people make excellent leaders and friends. Intellectually arrogant people are not helpful in any way. Number 5, below-the-line thinking. Below-the-line thought refers to a mentality that limits how you see the world. It leads you to believe that what is happening to you is beyond your control and is the fault of someone else. The economy, your industry, your employer, your spouse, and so on. It's not fair what's going on, and I don't have what it takes to conquer these obstacles, says below-the-line thought. I wasn't expecting this, and I'm not sure I can handle it. I clearly see the challenges ahead of me, and I'm facing them with open eyes, says above-the-line thought. I am responsible for my life and future, and I have the skills to get through this successfully. We're done with the first half of our list. If you are enjoying this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Lucid Luxury channel to stay updated on our future uploads. Let's have a recap first before moving on to the next half of our list. To help yourself grow and achieve success, you must try your best to prevent procrastinating, over-criticizing others, being afraid of failure, letting overconfidence take over, and thinking below the line. And without further ado, let's jump right into number 6, lack of self-belief. When the Wright brothers told their father that they were going to build an airplane, he said if God wanted us to fly, he would have made us with wings. Engineers were advised that constructing the Hoover Dam would be impractical because it was too high and contained too much water. They were told, "You are crazy. You shouldn't even attempt such a job." More than half of Americans believed the scientists were nuts when they wanted to visit the moon, and journalists wrote articles to inform them that going to the moon would be difficult. Other scientists chastised them for believing such nonsense, pointing out how implausible it would be. Despite the lack of faith in them, the Wright brothers persisted. Today, all those who have criticized are ecstatically flying around the globe. The skeptics were present at the Hoover Dam. The landing of men on the moon was televised live for all to see. The important thing is to believe in yourself, and that is all that is needed. Do not let anyone discourage you or tell you that your dreams are unattainable. All you need is the belief that you will succeed. What is your current fantasy? Who is to say it isn't possible? Go ahead and do it, proving everybody else wrong. Number 7. Lack of courage. Courage is the desire to act regardless of the circumstances, not the absence of fear. To be good, you must have the courage to pursue your dream despite obstacles. Courage is the ability to make brave choices in the face of adversity. Courage is taking action in the face of adversity while anticipating positive outcomes. There will always be explanations why you cannot achieve everything. However, courageous people see possibilities and pursue solutions. They don't let fear and intimidation control their attitudes and decisions. They are focused on achieving their objectives. Number 8. Being inconsistent. One quality that distinguishes good people from the rest is their consistency. You must be consistent with your decisions to strive to do everything within your capacity to do the things you enjoy. When you do anything on time every day, it becomes a routine, and you can do something at your rate. You may find it challenging to maintain a healthy pace at first. You may even fall behind. The key is not to get frustrated and keep going, even though your route isn't always consistent or flawless. If you stick with it, it will become second nature to you, and it will no longer feel like work. Number 9. Stopping from learning. The world is constantly shifting, and if you fail to adapt, you will become obsolete. Knowledge is a powerful tool. School is not the only place where you can learn. Whatever area you work in, you must continuously learn and refresh your knowledge. Learning is a practice that successful people have. If you're continually failing at something, don't fool yourself into thinking success is on the way. No way. Tell yourself if your mistakes aren't self-inflicted as a result of your lack of knowledge. If you want to start a coffee shop but have no experience with the beverage, no amount of ambition or perseverance can help you succeed. Failure and loss will be your constant companions if you approach your dreams in ignorance. Make time for learning first. Spend 90% of your time learning about the endeavor you want to pursue. Please do not do something without first knowing it and not joining a company that you are unfamiliar with. And lastly, for number 10, forgetting to take baby steps. A single step marks the start of a long journey, the famous saying goes. As you're striving for results, keep in mind that it's just part of a method. There is no such thing as an overnight quest for success. You must take small steps first and follow the proper procedures. Take your time and be cautious. Do not take significant steps without first planning them out. Be patient and vigilant, as skipping the first few steps will jeopardize your objectives. Now that we're done with the toxic beliefs and behavior that everyone should prevent to achieve success and personal growth, we are here to give you a 3-step life hack to boost you towards your success journey. First, leave a thumbs up on this video to support us. Second, smash the subscribe button. And third, click the notification bell button to stay updated with the latest uploads from the Lucid Luxury channel, the most essential YouTube channel that can help you succeed. Thank you for watching. See you in the next Lucid Luxury videos.